Just ahead on News 13, investigators say local air traffic controllers made mistakes that led to a fatal plane crash, while a new report says our local roads and bridges are crumbling around us. Consumer reporter Diane Eastabrook has a story you'll want to see if you're thinking about buying a used car. And we'll meet a man who hopes to complete an ultralight flight across the North Atlantic. The full report straight ahead on News 13.
Now, from WNYT, News That Matters, with Ed Degg, Chris Kapostasy, meteorologist Bob Kavachik, and Bob McNamara with sports. This is News 13.
Good evening. Ed has the night off. We begin our report with a series of stories about how safe you and your family are when you're traveling. We will talk about roads in a minute, but first, the skies. One day after a plane crash in Massachusetts, a federal report is out that criticizes the performance of local air traffic controllers during an emergency 2 years ago. The report from the National Transportation Safety Board deals with a crash in a remote area of Mount Greylock. 2 people died. The report suggests they may not have died if the air traffic controllers had done a better job. Steve Scoville has details.
We'll run up again. Do you want to go first?
Experienced pilots who fly out of the airport in North Adams know the unusual mountain and valley terrain here, but less experienced pilots and apparently some air traffic controllers do not. 2 years ago, a small plane crashed near the summit of Mount Greylock despite efforts of controllers in Boston and Albany to help. The National Transportation Safety Board report says involved controllers lack training in handling emergencies concerning VFR, or visually rated pilots. The report also says the Boston air traffic controller did not know the minimum safe vectoring altitude for this area and didn't know about the mountain. The controller is said to have told the pilot to turn his plane 50 degrees to the left.